I'm excited sharing this super niche that will fetch you money right from the comfort of your home with you today. This is creating African folktale stories. In the past month, this channel posted this video some days ago and they've gotten thousands of views and earned thousands of dollars creating African folktale stories. Listen, if you are an African or you are non-African and you don't know how to go about creating African folktale stories, or you have one already and it's not growing fast as it ought to be, this could be that your stories are basic. If you have basic stories on your channel, you're going to find it very difficult to grow. And I want you to know that those that watch African stories are looking for outstanding and interesting stories. The story that will treat them, and if you don't have such, you are going to find it difficult to captivate your audience and pull them in. So that is why I'm making this video to teach you how you can come up with captivating, interesting, and outstanding African folktale stories with ease. If this is what you are interested in, come closer and let's dive in. Now, to get started, the first thing we need to do is to head over to this brand new AI model called DeepSync. You must have heard about it before. It's already beating ChatGPT in download and shaking the AI industry right now. So I decided to check it out and I realized that it is just as good as ChatGPT in conversation and in creating content and ideas for free. And to do that, all we have to do is come over to your browser and type deepsync.com. Click here. You'll be directed to this website. So you have to sign up. Here, you use the Google to sign up, or you can sign in if you have it already. So in case you're having challenges of signing up to DeepSync, try it again and you will be able to sign in. So once you are in, you can see it looks more or less like ChatGPT. So we'll be getting our ideas from here. Look, the problem most people are having with ChatGPT or a platform like DeepSync like this is that they are using popular keywords like write me an African folktale story. Trust me, it's going to go ahead to generate a generic story for you. Maybe the story that it generated for another person, that's the same story it's going to generate for you. And we don't want that. We want our story to be outstanding, to be interesting, and to be captivating. So that is why I'm creating this video, so that you'll be able to captivate your audience to stick to your video. We don't want DeepSync to generate generic stories for you. That's exactly what I'm going to show you in this video. The first thing we are going to do is to put in our first prompt. Now I'm going to go to my prompt collections that I have prepared for you. Don't worry, I'm going to tell you how you are going to get your hands on it towards the end of this video. So you can see I number them, so you're just going to follow them one after the other so that you'll be able to get interesting story that will make your audience stick to your channel. So let's follow through. I'm going to go ahead and copy this, come over to DeepSync. I'm going to go ahead and paste it like this. It is very simple. So the prompt says, generate 40 most interesting story summary about finding true love. High school students, money, happiness, suspense, secrets, emotions, fulfillment, and personal growth. Use an African setting for the story summary. Okay? The story summaries have to be based on realistic events. You can see. And the language needs to be super simple for people to understand. You can see what it means that this is going to generate story ideas for us that is centered around finding love, story about money, story about high school students, and suspense, secret, happiness. So it's going to split them accordingly. And afterward, you can see we added African setting for the story summary. Now you can see that I didn't mention things like African folktale story or anything related to that, because once you do that, you're going to get a generic response or basic story. And you know we don't want any of that. So we want something that will be outstanding and we want something that will be captivating. So here I'm just going to go ahead and send this so that DeepSync will come up with an outstanding story idea for us. If you watch this video to the end, I'm going to show you how you are going to come up with amazing title ideas and description for your African folktale stories. So do well to watch this video from the beginning to the end. Don't skip so you don't miss that part. It's very important because if you have a good story and a bad title, the video is not going to do well. It will affect the video somehow because of the SEO and ranking. People make decisions on your channel based on the description of your video. So you want to make sure that everything you post on that channel is top notch. So now you can see that DeepSync is done generating the 40 interesting story summary about love, about money, high school students and all that. So all set in an African context. So you can see here, number 1 says secret diary. Number 2 says rich boy next door. Number 3, the hidden treasure, and so on and so forth. How amazing is this? Now, if you go through all the stories right there, you can see that they are outstanding and it is something that you will love. Your viewers are going to love it too. The next thing we are going to do is to come over to our browser again, and we are going to go back to DeepSync. So once we open our DeepSync, follow through as I go to the next prompt. So the next prompt, we are going to go back to our prompt library and copy number 2. So we are just going to go ahead and copy number 2 like so. We are going to go ahead and paste it here. And now we are going to go back to the story idea that this seed generated for us. And we are going to copy the one that we want to work with. And let's just say we want to work with this one. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy it. And I'm going to come here. And of course, I'm going to edit this like this and paste it here. So now we have this. Generate a 50 chapter story using the story summary. Then you're going to add the story summary, just the one that I just copied. Now you're going to add the story summary up until this point. Now you're going to give another instruction like to DeepSync like this. The story should not be less than 2 paragraphs per chapter. And make sure that the words are up to 300 words per chapter. So let's go ahead and send this and let DeepSync come up with an amazing and captivating story for us. How convenient and how cool AI is making work smarter for us. It's just for you to turn it to making money for yourself. Now, while DeepSync is generating that story, why don't you just take your time and like this video so that other people can see it and benefit from this? And if you have any question, don't hesitate to drop it in the comment section and I'm going to answer it all. And you can see, this thing has generated 2 chapters for us and it has stopped. It can be lazy sometimes. You need to micromanage DeepSync to get the best result. So what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to put in this prompt. Continue and don't stop until you get to chapter 50. So we are just going to go ahead and send this and let DeepSync continue. So now you can see that DeepSync has generated the 50 chapter for us. And it is awesome. We're going to come over to our little prompt collections, going to copy number 3, and we are going to come back to DeepSync and we are going to paste it like so. Do follow me through. I'm going to walk you through how you are going to get the best out of DeepSync as long as AfricanFolktale is concerned. You can also apply this in ChatGPT. You can see the prompt here. Remove the chapters and the titles, but do not change any other thing in the story. Why are we doing it? Because it can be funny at times. Tell it to remove chapter. It will start editing story for you. Saying we don't want that. So you need to make sure you are specific and act as if DeepSync or ChatGPT don't know what they are really doing. If you think or ChatGPT DeepSync is smart, no, it's not smart. You are smart. You are the one to tell it what to do because computers are garbage in and garbage out. So here you can see, make sure that the story is intact and untouched. So remove chapters, don't touch anything. Make sure the stories are intact and untouched. And here, the next thing we're going to do is to go ahead and send it and let DeepSync do all the work. And we will have our story to get that. So we are trying to remove the chapters from the story and the title so as to get all the stories together, so to help us in our voiceover. Okay, we will move over to the next step. You can see that DeepSync has removed the chapter and the story is still intact. All we have to do is scroll to the end part, and then we are going to go ahead and click on copy. And then the next thing we are going to do first is to confirm the time to be sure that we are not generating less than 6-minute video or generating less than 10-minute video. Because if you want to grow your African Folktale channel, you need above 10-minute stories to be able to grow your watch hours, gain subscribers, and get lots of views. Because YouTube partly favors longer videos. If you research the trendy African Folktales videos, you will see that most of them are above 10 minutes. So to confirm the number of the minutes DeepSync has generated for us, what we are going to do now, you go to Google Docs and paste all the story in there to have my story entered in one document. Okay? So the next thing I'm going to do now is to confirm the time to be sure the story is longer. So to confirm the number of minutes that DeepSync generated for us, what we are going to do is we are going to come over to our browser and we are going to type word to time and click this. The platform is going to open for us. We're going to paste the story that DeepSync has generated for us. We want to convert the stories to time. So this platform is going to convert the words to time for us, so I will be able to know the accurate time our story is going to span. We copy the story, then we paste it here. Automatically, it's going to convert those words to time for us. So the DeepSync has generated 23 minutes and 6 seconds stories for us, which is greatly amazing. This is greatly amazing. So we are having more than 10-minute storyline. This is the platform for you to get the duration of the story being created. The next thing we are going to do is to come to our prompt library and we are going to copy this number 4. It is very important that you do this. Make sure you follow through as I'm lining it for you so that you're not going to make mistake whatsoever. So don't worry, I'm going to provide this prompt for you after the video. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy this, and I'm going to come back to the same DeepSync and I'm going to paste it here. And this one simply says, generate 4 creative image prompts for each paragraph. Make sure the images are very creative and characters are consistent. To ensure consistent characters, give details of the character for each prompt, like the age, attire, facial structure, etc. And then add the action prompt for each scene. Ensure the images are jaw-dropping, creative. Make sure you generate 4 prompts for each paragraph. Now we have it. Just go ahead and send it. So if you have not liked this video, what are you waiting for? Please give this video a thumbs up. Have you done that? Thank you. And now you have it. DeepSync has done an amazing job for us in generating image prompts for us. So the next thing we are going to do is to start generating your images. You can use Meta AI, Playground, Leonardo.ai. You can use ChatGPT, even you can use Bing to generate your video. So I have a video that I've created how you can create consistent images for your Folktale video. You can watch it here, or I will drop the link in my description below. It is very easy and amazing. And again, I promise that I have a bonus for you. This is what we are going to be doing next. And to do that, all we have to do is to come over to our browser. Then we are going to open DeepSync. And then we are going to come back to our mini prompt collections. And again, we are going to copy this number 5. So now we are going to come over to DeepSync and we are going to paste it like so. And it says, you are a YouTube expert who specializes in coming up with viral outstanding thumbnail prompt description and 20 outstanding title ideas for African Folktale YouTube videos that specialize in coming up with viral outstanding thumbnail prompt and description. Generate 20 outstanding title ideas for African Folktale YouTube videos that gain massive views. You take ideas from the best performing videos in the African Folktale niche. If I give you a video script, you generate a synopsis, the best outstanding and high click rate thumbnail prompt with vibrant colors and the best title ideas. So we are just going to go ahead to send this so you can see the response from DeepSync. Absolutely feel free to provide the video script and I will craft an engaging synopsis, an outstanding high click-through rate thumbnail prompt. Now give 20 title ideas tailored to your African Folktale YouTube video. Let's make it a viral hit. This is incredible. This thing is ready to give you a viral hit. So now come over to where our story is from our Google Docs. So which is this. Then we are going to go ahead and copy those stories, and we are going to come back to DeepSync and we are going to go ahead and paste the story here. So you want DeepSync to give us outstanding high click-through rate thumbnail prompt, to give us synopsis, that is the description for the story that we attract viewers. Also, it's going to give us ideas for our thumbnail. Send it to DeepSync. Let DeepSync do the magic. And now you can see that DeepSync has done an amazing job. It has generated the synopsis for us, and you can see that it is incredible. And this is a thumbnail prompt. You can see the prompt that it generated for us. It is outstanding. And also edit it and let it suit to your story also, because I'm taking this one seriously, because the title, the descriptions, and the thumbnail. These three things are things that will determine if people are going to click on your video or not. Then the packaging should be amazing. So don't joke with it and don't sleep on it at all. So if you want to learn more on how to create videos, on how to start generating money for yourself, don't hesitate to watch the next video, and let's go. Let's go to the next video. Let's go. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.